I'll be happy to answer this during Black History Month, okay? Because I do understand that a lot of people don't know about the transatlantic slave trade, and people have a hard time putting it together, right? People have a hard time putting together how families are created and how people are born, okay? So we're going to look at your statement, and it says the continent holds hundreds of thousands of different tribes and cultures. So when we say, where are you from, we really mean that what tribe are you from, not country. Okay, so what if I told you, right? What if I told you that during the transatlantic slave trade, the trade happened to more than one tribe? What if I told you that out of those hundreds of thousands of tribes that you said were in on the whole entire west coast and central Africa, right? What if I told you that the slave trade affected more than one of those? Now, what if I told you that of all of the affected tribes that ended up over there in the United States of America, what if I told you now that they became one people and then had to create their own culture? What if I said that? Would it be amazing? Would it be amazing to then tell you that African American slash Black Americans are their own ethnic group, their own tribe, formed out of something called merger ethnogenesis? Would you be able to put all that together to understand that asking a Black American slash African American slash Afro American what tribe actually in Africa are they from? That that's that's a lot. So yeah, so in conclusion, right? There was a whole bunch of people from a whole bunch of them hundreds and thousands of different tribes and cultures that you said in your comment that all ended up one or two or three or four from each one of those places, from all those cultures, got on different cargo ships, slave ships. Sometimes it would be four of them. Sometimes it'd be 20 of them. Sometimes they were all different amounts at different times, right? And yeah, they were from different places. Some even crossed from East Africa. Yeah. There were some from Madagascar too. Okay. So yeah, so they all didn't speak the same languages, nor did they have the same culture when they got on that ship. And so, like as I said, when we got to the United States of America, right? Um, Everybody became one, and then we all spoke one language. We had one thought. We had one vision. We had one. There was no tribalism. There was no me against you. It was we have one goal. We have one vision. We have one mind. Follow me? So, and we have one culture. We are one people, right? And so if you understand what happened in the United States of America, as well as other places, right? If you understand what happened in the United States of America, though, since we're talking about that, we interacted with different peoples as well, okay? And so then you have the indigenous various tribes. We interacted with them, and then we interacted with European naturally, right? And so some may say, well, how wouldn't you know where each one of them came from? They didn't tell you? Well, actually, no, because Whenever children were born, children were split up and taken, right? So if a woman had children, she would be blessed to have them with her. Yeah. Because other than that, because 9 times out of 10, that child would be gone. And you don't know where your child is. Not like there was a phone. It wasn't like that. And so that child does not know a mother tongue or anything. And that child grows up only knowing what they know. That's it. And then for the rest of that parent's life, if they survive, they spend it looking for their children. For husbands that end up taken away, they end up looking for their wives and their families for the rest of their natural born lives. Some spent all the money they had when they were able to get free looking for their family. And this happened over the course of centuries. And over the course of centuries, of course, because everybody became one, right? So there is no one tribe and there's no one area, okay? This is why we are Black American / African American. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that we also have admixtures outside of Africa as well, okay? Because you may run into African Americans who don't look like me. They look white, actually. They're whole down African American, though. And that goes into heritage. Okay? That goes into heritage. We have admixtures from at least 3 continents, and some as many as 5. Okay? So some people call that Creole. Okay? But yeah. Hope that helps.